And they are off. It also looks like there is quite a bit of desync between the two streams for me. I can't seem to get them caught up to each other. So I will do my best, keep commentary relatively the same between the two. And it looks like the first major difference in the actual run, Venom went for the 1-up at the beginning, and RetroBob did not. Hopefully that extra 1-up isn't needed, but always nice to have a little safety. But nobody having any trouble here with this first level. Both getting a 360. Now, why I 3 here is where, you know, if there's a little bit of nerves, you'll see it happen here. This is probably one of the more unforgiving early levels. But both runners got box jump, no issue. The main thing besides that is you'll see RetroBob here is hitting the brown platforms just a little bit better and for a little bit longer than Venomplay is here. And, you know, that's about an in-game second to save. And then we have YI4 coming up, which not too difficult of a level. It seems people have different patterns for going through it. There are many correct patterns. You just have to make sure you practice it and you don't let the pressure get to you on it, because you can very easily hit one of those spike balls in the water or go for an extra swim. Uh-oh, looks like Venomplay is having a little issue there, but not too bad of a loss yet. Just a slight fall behind to get through. Now we'll see both players heading into Iggy's castle. RetroBob takes a little extra fence there. And then it looked like Venomplay there hits the fence a little earlier than you normally see, which isn't a bad thing. I recently found out you can hit both up and down to grab the fence, but if your D-pad's a little shaky, you might not be able to rely on the down and just end up right in the lava. So it's good to see that nobody hit that. It's always good to have this little bit early fences for that if you want to. RetroBob has a real clean Iggy fight, and so does Venomplay. Both went for the fire kill. Now we'll get to see a nice little cutscene here. Oh, I think I was mistaken earlier. It looks like Venomplay is in fact on the Japanese cartridge, and I have no idea what I was talking about before. So anyone who goes back and watches the VOD later, be sure to leave a little comment in there. Be like, hey, no, that's wrong. Make sure to rub it in for me. And both runners getting a pretty good cape grab there. Both just flying over. RetroBob gets a real nice key. Sometimes it'd be a little tricky to land down there and grab the key. And very nice from Venomplay as well. This is a very close race. We're going to see RetroBob going into the dry room here. Having no issues grabbing that shell. And Venomplay is now following. looks like he blew up that shell, which is a little unfortunate. So now he's going to have to swim through and decide if he wants to take a throw block. RetroBob heading into the ghost house. Having a nice fly through. And Venomplay is also entering now. Going with a little different strategy at the Boo Ring. It's getting through the second room, no problem. RetroBob is just finishing up Big Boo. And he has said basically no real blunders here, and quite honestly, neither is Venomplay. Both are playing fairly well. It's a couple of very small things that are differing at this point, so we shall see what happens in Star World. And very, very nice zips from RetroBob. I don't actually think I've seen anything more clean than that other than in world record videos. And Venomplays aren't going too bad either. The second zips are actually starting to be a little bit of a problem, but RetroBob playing around with the Yoshi and the key a little bit there. I think he was trying to show it mercy and not throw it into the pit. And we'll see how Venomplay decides to treat it. RetroBob also missing that key the first second there. Now he's just going for a fly under. Fly under could be a little nerve-wracking for some people. Venom nicely getting the key. There's about a stage difference between the two now. But anything can happen in the Bowser fight. Oh no! Venom takes a very unfortunate fall at the end of the level there. Now, looks like he's either going to go for the no cape or he's going to go pick up the cape and fly over. We'll see what happens. Alright, he will be taking Yoshi. And RetroBob just getting into the Bowser fight. Not having much of an issue going through the castle. And it looks like Venomplay lost the shell, or flew too low with Yoshi, and fell down, unfortunately, which means he's going to have to start the level again. Star World 4 is another one of those levels where if the nerves come out, it's just going to be a problem. You're going to have an unfortunate time if you can't shake it. And RetroBob just has a very nice first phase cape kill, saving a Mecha Koopa, so he's probably going to go for the ball skip. Venom unfortunately losing his cape. Venom still seems to be having issues in Star World 4. RetroBob having pretty much no issues with Phase 2 there. Getting ready to go on into the third phase. I had to hand it to Venom. I've seen this happen myself in Star World 4, and by this point I would have shut off my console and went and laid down for a little while. So kudos to him for keeping it going, honestly. RetroBob has another great run. He finishes up with a 10:49 SRL time, which is quite impressive. So Venom's actually on that extra life he opted for earlier. And there we go. We're through Star World 4. We are now heading into Bowser's Castle at the front door. And RetroBob is... Why are you DQ'd? Oh, I'm just being memed, okay. So Venomplay's heading into room 3, grab that extra cape, which is a very nice thing to do when you are traversing the castle capeless. You lose a little bit of time, but the cape kill is... What I'm told is that the cape kill is incredibly free, so... Now he's going for room 8, which I think is a great room. I don't think I've seen it much in this tournament, but it tends to be a relatively safe room. But sometimes the chucks can also be incredibly rude and take your cape away from you when you're not paying attention or you miss the door or something. And we're going to make it through the dark room. And it looks like Venom's going to be doing the Bowser kill capeless. In fact, he's without a power-up right now. Looks like Venom's going to be going for a vanilla-style kill, which is my personal preference for doing it when I don't have a power-up. It just feels so much safer. Now he'll go on to phase 2 without any issue, really. And unfortunately, breaking a Mecha Koopa on the copter. Which means he's going to have to wait 2 more ball cycles, which, you know, these ball cycles take quite a while, which is kind of annoying. But he'll be able to take an extra Mecha Koopa into phase 3, which should speed up that phase considerably. with a good first hit. And we get the last hit off, and it looks like Venom has finished up with an SRL time of 15:50, which is well done considering all of the stuff that was happening earlier. We're going to get ready to start the next race here momentarily. GG to both runners on the first race. It is best 2 of 3, so RetroBob has to win this one to finish it up, but if Venom finishes up and wins this one, then it'll go on to a third round. So we'll see what happens. Sorry about the delay, you guys. We are just getting everything fixed up here for the next race. So if you hold on just a couple of moments, we'll be ready here. And everyone's readied up, and we are getting ready to go right now. So as I said earlier, this is best 2 of 3. So if Venom brings it back this one, we'll have a third tiebreaker round. And if RetroBob wins this one, then he wins the match. And it looks like we have a little desync between the runners again, so bear with us while we fix that up as best we can. And good luck to both runners as they make their quick trek through Dinosaur Land. RetroBob's making it through YI2, not 2, YI3 no issue, and Venom's making it through YI1 without issue as well. And because we don't have them synced up yet, I'm just going to say them as you guys can see them. So keep in mind. Venom having no issue coming through. YI2, or 3. I keep doing that. RetroBob making it through YI4 without any issue. And now Venom's going to move on to YI4. And RetroBob is going into Iggy's castle. Looks like Venom's taking a small little swim. Gotta keep Mario cooled off a little bit. He's been working too hard these days. RetroBob just cruising around the auto scroller. Quite possibly the most exciting part of the entire run. Having absolutely no issue with the kill on Iggy at all. Now Venom's gonna head through to the auto scroller. It looks like Venom's also opting for the fire kill. Having absolutely no issue in there at all. Now that Iggy's done, we're gonna try and sync it up as best we can. Or it looks like we already got it synced up now. And I have actually just been talking a little ahead for a moment here, so I apologize about that. Bob having a good cape grab and a good flyover. Venom having a nice grab and fly as well. Just gonna fly over the level. And Bob making his way into Donut Secret. Having no issue at all getting through there and going into the ghost house. Venom's going for the dry room. And it went much better than last time. If I recall, last time he crushed the shell on accident. Okay, I am still out of sync, so I apologize. I think I'm out of sync. Anyway. Now Venom's gonna make his way through the ghost house. It looks like he's feeling much better about this run than last one. He's having a little issue in room 2. I guess I may have jinxed him. Bob having a good boo fight. While Venom gets in there to fight him himself. And having a good boo fight himself. Bob again having really good zips going through the first Star World and going to swim through Star 2. And Venom just crushing his way down the second set of zips. Looks like he had a little trouble getting it through, so just went for crushing his way down, which is not a big deal. Bob goes for the fly under there. Doesn't really have too many issues. And Venom making his way through Star 2 and finishing it up. Bob going for door 2 and gets the door fly through. And goes for the deboost strat in door 5. Now Venom's going for Star World 4 again. And there we go. It goes much smoother than last time. Bob getting through the dark room without any issues. And Venom flying through door 2. And now going for the deboost strat himself. Bob has a Bob has a good first phase cape kill. Venom taking a little damage in the dark room, which is quite unfortunate if you wanted to go for the cape kill. Not the biggest loss, but a little bit of safety is lost there. Bob getting ready to go into the next phase himself. He's set up with that extra Mecha Koopa, so he can go for the ball skip and save himself a bit of time. Bob having a solid second phase. So Venom finishes up first. Bob gets that good first hit. Finishing up with a SRL time of 10:43, which, geez, almost PB pace for a race run is quite impressive. So GG to Bob. Venom's working on the second phase here. He's going for a more vanilla kill. Finishing at the second phase. Not having any issues, really. He's got that extra Mecha Koopa to speed up phase 3 a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. Losing a Mecha Koopa and taking a hit there. And oh no! That is the most unfortunate place to lose. Or to not lose, but to die. It looks like he's going to go for door 3. He's going to go and retrieve that cape and give Bowser another try. That is such an unfortunate death to take. Yeah, there's got to be a lot of respect for Venom right now for not quitting after that. No issues with door 8 this time. Like I said before, I think door 8 is an incredibly nice room to go through. The only unfortunate part is the long run to actually get to that room. I'm going to take it nice and safe through the dark room. Make sure we can save that cape and try for the cape kill. Alright, and it looks like Venom lost his cape in the first phase, but got through it without any real issue, but he doesn't get to keep that Mecha Koopa through. Now, it looks like RetroBob is ready to come in here and have a chat with us, so let's drag him in real quick. Hello?
Oh, hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yep, hear you just fine. How do you feel about your run?
Pretty good. That's exactly what I was looking for. A nice, clean run.
That second race for you, that second run was quite impressive to watch.
Yeah, absolutely no mistakes whatsoever. I'm very happy with it.
Basically PB pace the whole way through if my numbers are right here.
Close to it. Probably would have been if I had a better World 1 than I did. I know I had a little hiccup with the Iggy kill. That cost me a little bit.
Just a tiny one.
Yeah, not bad though.
Well, certainly much better than I think I could do anytime soon. It's very impressive what you did there.
Well, thanks. I'm hoping to keep it up all throughout.
Oh, I hope you do too. That'll be exciting to watch. Looks like Venom's finishing up right here.
GG to him. You know, well, some people, they wouldn't have finished, but Venom decided to finish, and I really like that.
Oh, I have mad respect for him for finishing through with that. He finished with SRL time of 16:24.
GG.
So, GG to Venomplay as well, and if you want to come in here as well for a few words, then feel free to join in. We'll drag you into the room. Honestly, after what had happened to him in Star World 4, if that had been me, I probably would have quit. I would have tilted off the face of the planet there.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I kept peeking and kept seeing him there, so I know it got a little rough.
Definitely did.
For some weird reason, I can never view the bracket in Chrome. I got always open Edge.
Alright, it looks like Venom will not be joining us in here today, but GG to Venom. You played very well, especially considering some of the early problems there were. Star World 4 is just one of those levels that if you're feeling nervous or you make one small mistake, it can all just blow up on you.
So, I think there's more action tonight. I
believe there
is in action.
Yep, we have X-Pac 05 versus Runner Watcher at 10 p.m. Eastern. So, what time is it right now?
That would be in about...
That'd be in about...
an hour, 12 minutes.
An hour, 12 minutes? Or is it 12 minutes? I'm very bad at time zones. I'm in Pacific time, so it would be 7 o'clock in about 10 minutes.
Not bad. I didn't remember.
Wait, it is at
11
9
p.m. Yeah. Okay.
So it is at 11 p.m. or Eastern, not 10. So, sorry about that. I think we have a small mistake on the slide here. GG to all runners again, and you guys should definitely check out that race. It's bound to be a good one. And thank you again, Bob, for the race. That was a fun race to watch.
Well, I'm looking forward to the next one.
Indeed, as is everyone, I'm sure.
Except my opponent.
Well, anything can happen, so...
True. I've had, there's these days where things can go wrong and suddenly I have a mid-11, maybe even a 12. So, who knows?
Who knows, indeed.
Okay, so what's the latest? Is it 12 minutes or 1 hour and 12 minutes?
It is 1 hour and 12 minutes. It has been updated on the stream. Says 11 p.m. now, which would be 8 p.m. my time, Pacific. So that means in about an hour and 10 minutes we will have the next race up. So you guys definitely be in here and check that out. That should be a good one to watch. And we will catch you guys then.
Okay, if I'll be around. If you want like some help with commentary, I could do that for this race.
Oh, definitely.